See if we get anybody in here tonight while we speak on this topic about black leaders. Waiting to see if I get anybody in the building tonight. Say something in the chat if you're rocking with me tonight. There's too much going on out here, man, and we gotta realize why it's going on. We gotta realize what's gonna be some form of solutions to what's really happening out here, man. With no solutions to problems continue to exist and they get even worse. So, but this stream right here is about black leaders, and basically a lot of the reasons why the black folks is having so many issues as far as with the elites, the law, the system, and all these different things is because we ain't got no leadership. We ain't got no leadership. Our leadership is basically really people that ain't even known in the mainstream. Underground folks, OGs out the neighborhood, uncles out the neighborhood, because the celebrities that's in position to be leaders, they totally not concerned with going against the grain and trying to show black folk, and particularly black young men, what's really happening to them out here. They not concerned one bit, man, about really trying to sit black men down and black women down, and particularly the young, and say, look here, man, this is what's going on out here. It ain't nobody doing that. Nobody's taking a chance. Nobody's taking the risk. Everybody is straight just going along with the program of what society, the music business, uh, the elites, and all these people, the government, and all these people, their agenda. The majority, 95% of the black celebrity is going right along with what the agenda is that they got set out here for the black folks, and particularly the young black man and black woman. Right now, we more lost than we have ever been, and it's crazy. It's absolutely mind blowing. But all our leaders done basically been killed off. All of them, and basically the ones that's really trying to do, was trying to bring some knowledge and trying to stand up on the front line, go against the grain. They done killed them all off, and it's a shame that it's one or two rebellious soldiers that got to get killed every generation because the rest of the people in that generation wouldn't stand up. So you got one or two believers going against the grain to rebel against the system and all that to try to show us, hey, this is what they really doing, and then getting killed off, and then the rest of us just tuck our tail and fall victim to the system. And that's crazy. That's crazy. And now they didn't put us in a situation where we don't have no leadership. No, all everybody claim they got all this money. Everybody's super rich and all of this. Okay, so if you got all of this bread and you got all these bags and you got all this money and you can flash all this bread and all this money and this and that, where's all the power at when them people is coming against your people and murdering them in the streets and putting it right in our face? Where's the power at then? Where's all the gang banging at then? You know, where's the coming together? Let's ride then. But let it be against one of your own, though. Oh, they y'all quick to ride. You quick to ride against one of your own. But when them laws and stuff is tearing you down and shooting you down and all this, you running and hiding, man. And that's, to me, that's one of the most cowardice things that there could ever be. And it's just crazy. Really real. What's happening, man? 6 in the morning in Germany. Germany in the building. Salute Germany. Almighty. D. Warren Brown, what it do, man? That's what we here to do. We gotta inspire each other. If we can't inspire and motivate each other, it ain't even no sense of being out here, man. It ain't even no what are we existing for if we can't even inspire and motivate each other. And see, right now, everybody's so caught up in the hype of social media and wanting to be seen and wanting to have the most views and wanting to try to impress this person and that person on social media and all this. In the meantime, them people is knocking us off left and right. And so what I think needs to be done is we need to take a stand against these celebrities that's in position to be leaders, but they ain't really talking about nothing. They pretty much going along with the agenda of the elite to keep the majority of us down and ignorant, but can get on social media and act like and claim like they for us, but you ain't for us. You putting that in a tweet, you putting that in a post. You ain't really on the front line getting out here putting your life on the line about that. And the rest of us, the real soldiers and the rest of us need to come together and get these niggas up out of here. These suckers need to get them up out of here, man. That boy Pac said um, whatever it takes to switch places with the busters on top. I'm busting shots, make the world stop. Man, it need to be some changing of the guards going on, because the people that's in position to really show us something and teach us something and tell us, especially the youngsters, man, tell us what's going on. They part of the problem of the youngsters going down a road of destruction. And so I just wanted to come on here just for a little bit tonight. It's the first live really I done on YouTube. Just trying to see how it go, and may continue keeping this channel popping. Not sure yet. Hopefully we can get some people to start chiming in with us. Did this one a little late tonight, but just looking at a lot of the news and things like that, it's time for people to step up. You know, including myself. Got to step up. We got to use these platforms to at least, try to put some type of knowledge and some type of word and some type of leadership out here. Without all the hype and all the nonsense as far as trying to jigaboo and dance for the elites and all that. It's time to really give our peoples. And when I say our people, it ain't necessarily just black people. I'm just speaking on this particular YouTube stream as we don't have no more black leaders. And the ones that we could have, they not trying to be leaders. They trying to attend to the agenda of the elites to keep us going down a road to destruction. Warren Brown already. Hey, can you hear me, man? I sound on my volume and stuff or whatnot. Is my volume cool? Cause this kind of like a test run for me with my first live or whatnot. So, and I'm gonna keep bringing this word. We just had a conference call tonight, so I'm really kind of like overtime right now. I would be a little bit more up and added in a little bit more adrenaline, but I just spoke a word tonight on our conference call about making your best choices. And so, if anybody's still on here, can you let me know is my microphone or is my volume cool? But yeah, as far as leadership, we got to get these suckers out of. Hey, look, these rappers or these entertainers that all y'all want to do is just come on here and be more concerned with entertainment instead of education, instead of giving knowledge. You still caught up in just want to entertain and put a bunch of nonsense in our face just for likes and views and all this here. Man, don't nobody care about no likes and views no more nowadays. It's too much. It's too serious out here, man. Too serious out here. Appreciate you, brother. It's too serious out here now for me to come on here and just put a bunch of jewelry and drugs and hold some money up in y'all face. Man, that's played out, man. That's played out, man. It's too much going on right now in this world, man. Too much going on. You know, people getting dying left and right, getting knocked off left and right. It's 2020. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even in the half of 2020 yet, and this more than already happened in this year. It's already a year's worth of stuff, over a year's worth of stuff that happened in this one. What has this been? January, February, March, April, May, 5 months in this year, and it's already been over a year's worth of drama already. So I don't want to see when I click on uh, television or when I click on to watch something. I'm not trying to see the same old jigabooing and the same old stuff that these niggas could really be using their platforms for giving some knowledge, man. I ain't saying don't get your money or don't hustle and none of that there. But man, look here. Apparently, all of y'all already super rich. Mostly everybody's super rich. Everybody got the bag. Everybody can put money up to their ears. Everybody can just toss money all around and throw money in the clubs, and so you obviously got enough money. All right, now come give us some knowledge, man. Now come give us some game. Where's the old? Most of the real G's is either dead or in prison. We understand that because there was an agenda to do that. And so a lot of the cats that were still here when the OGs and the real G's was around, that some of them that's left, they done suckered all the way out. Straight suckers. Ain't trying to give you no education. Ain't trying to give you no information as to this what these people doing out here. You know, they not coming and tell us, man, look, I'm thick in the music business. I'm thick in the industry. I hear what they doing. I know what they doing. Cause they scary. Niggas are suckers and they scary, man. Suckers and scary. And it's more of us than it is of them. But we rather hate on each other, keep each other down to continue trying to impress really somebody that don't at the end of the day don't even give a hoot about you, man. You know what I mean? So this right here just a test. This is my YouTube test tonight, just to see how it go. Appreciate y'all that tuned in, D. Warren and Really Real. Appreciate y'all tuning in because this is a test, and it's gonna take us a minute before we just get all the lights up. And y'all know Mr. Mike. Y'all know who I am, Mr. Mike from Swab House, Wicked Ways, South Circle. Was with 8 Ball and MJG and all of that back in the days. You know, I still make music. I'm a street minister. You know, so my congregation called me Minister Mike. They still call me Mr. Mike, but most of my congregation called me Minister Mike. So um, all that stuff that I used to do is been reformed. A lot of the ways that I used to live and things like that. You can always go back to the old wicked ways if you still banging that because it's classic. All my music is classic, but a lot of my music today is more constructed towards a conscious spiritual street message, more of a conscious spiritual street rap, and it needs to be heard. Needs to be heard. Go check out some of that new stuff. It ain't got a lot of views and stuff like that because I ain't really paying for views. And, I'm not just some big social media phenomenon where I'm out there trying to be seen and none of that. I just put that out there for people that diehard fans that still come and search Mr. Mike in they search engine, and when they pull up, they can see some of the new music. And so over time, the views or whatever add up because people gonna need that. They gonna need that kind of music in their life. You gonna need that real conscious spiritual street rap in your life. A lot of this bubblegum stuff, it ain't sticking no more. Music ain't, and it's so much out here. It's so many people, and so many people got access to the internet and can put a song up, and it's so saturated in all of this here, to where it's gonna take time for people to finally get to find some true spiritual conscious street rap music. And that's why I put it out there. So it may take years before it just get the views that it really deserves, unless I just go buy views and pay for them just to facade it and fake it. But we ain't doing that. We ain't do. It could be 100 views on it, but I know that them was 100 people that wanted to hear my music. So um, but we gotta find a way to get these busters from out of off the top of the food chain that ain't teaching us or showing us nothing, man. Not educating us. They not giving us no knowledge. They not showing the young brothers and sisters, hey, this is what they trying to do to y'all. Be smart, wise up, use your brain. It's basically the same thing, putting us in position and using this music to keep leading us down the road of destruction. And that's all really a plan of the elite, of the government, to use certain people of our own to keep us in control of what they really want to do and what their agenda is for us. So again, let's be smart, let's wise up. This is my first video on YouTube live, just checking to see how it went. Again, little drained tonight because I already had a conference call, but I'm overtime with it. We got to get back to teaching, man, and to educating and putting this real soul food out here, real steak and potatoes, not this bubblegum talk. So I'm gonna come back with another one probably in the morning, and we're gonna build this channel and keep building this channel and keep building this channel until we really got people that's really getting fed, really being blessed, and really being a blessing. So, hey, y'all have a good night, a good morning, a good day. Keep the blessings flowing. This is Almighty Word Ministries. Minister Mr. Mike, y'all already know what it is. We need black leaders, man. We need somebody to stand up. We need people standing up on the front line, going against the grain. And we need people coming together and getting the knowledge of what we're doing, not just getting out here on no dumb stuff and getting knocked off because we was unaware and dumb and unknowledgeable to what we're doing. We need to come together, get our minds right, put our minds together, and see what type of knowledge and what type of situations that we can do and put together to be able to help our own. Because if we don't help ourselves, ain't nobody gonna help us, man. All they gonna do is continue to realize they ignorant, they dumb to the fact of what we trying to do to them. That makes it easier for us to knock them off. So we gotta wise up before we can rise up. Y'all catch me on the next one.